well, if such and such is your mom, then you guys are cousins.
Smell like cologne. Fuck on your hoe, then I'm sending.
Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your girl Princess Layiah TV, and today I'm back with a story time. I know, long time no see, you know, all that, but forget all that. Let's get straight into the story time, y'all. I want to first say thank you for everybody for tuning in. I haven't been on here in like a year, but doesn't matter. I'm back and I'm better. So yeah, welcome back. I won't cut this too long. Let's get straight into the... So y'all, let me just tell y'all about the story. I'm gonna talk to y'all like you're my homegirls because y'all are at this point. But y'all, so this what happened. So it was this boy. Alright, so let's first start off. So I'm just gonna say, me and my friends had got a hotel. Like, I rented a hotel. I'm like, yo, we should have a girls night. You know, we should just get a telly, run naked, lit, get drunk, smoke, all that cool shit. So that's what we did, or whatever the case is. So mind you, you know when you're at a hotel, you know you see other people. So mind you, that night that we was at the hotel, it was popping. Like, everybody was there. Like, the whole city had to be in there, to be honest. But yeah, so it was popping in there. So my friends, they smoke or whatever, and they needed a lighter or whatever. So we was about to walk to the store to go down to the elevator. We was going downstairs to get the food or something. I don't remember what we was doing, but mind you, we was going downstairs and they seen these boys and they needed a lighter. So they had asked them, they was like, hey, y'all got a lighter? And one of the boys was like, yeah. So they gave him the lighter or whatever, and we like, we in this room down here, whenever y'all want your lighter back, or come get it, you know, we turn it up, have fun. So we basically invited them to our telly, basically, to come after whatever. So we went downstairs to get the food. We come back upstairs. So little do you know, the boy, he knocks on the door and I go answer it. And I'm like, hey, who is it? Or whatever the case is. And it's a boy. He like, we want our lighter back. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yo, where the lighter at? And then he like, matter of fact, let's match up. So he matched up with my friend. So if y'all don't know what matching up is, means that people are going to smoke together. So yeah. So they matched up or whatever the case was. Then after that, like all night, like his friends was in there or whatever, he was in there, and we just get him drunk. Like, we had Hennessy, everybody was taking shots, everybody was having fun. Like, it was just a vibe. Like, you know a vibe when you see one. So we just having fun, we was dancing, you know, everything. And then this song came on, my song came on, and then I seen him, and then I started dancing or whatever. So he got behind me, and I was twerking on him because I was like, fuck it, we both. Like, I'm just having that type of night where if I want to twerk with somebody, I can. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I was twerking on my and then what happened? Oh, we was kissing and stuff, and I'm like, whoa. Then we get in the bathroom, and I'm like, whoa, hold up, this is getting too hard. So I'm like, no, I'm okay. So then we walked back out the room, whatever. We was talking all night long. Like, after all my friends, you know, fell asleep and got drunk and stuff, like, me and him, we went for a walk and we still talking. Like, we were just talking the whole night to the next day. But mind you, I never got his number, so I was so hurt. I'm like, yo, what's his boy number? Like, I'm like, yo, what's his boy number? What's his boy number? So finally, the next morning or whatever, I seen him when I was leaving out. So I'm like, what's your number? You're not gonna give me a number or nothing? You're just gonna leave me wondering, like, yeah, what's up with you? So he ended up giving me his number or whatever. We start texting. And then after that, he like, when I'm gonna see you again. You know, niggas, they never want to wait to see you. Like, they always want to see you like this thing. But I knew that I wanted to see him too. So I texted him like, yeah, I want to see you. Blah, blah, blah. So we was texting, vibing. Like, we just kept linking up. Like, we kept seeing each other. So then, this one time, we was at his mom's house or whatever. So he introduced me to his mom as his girlfriend. Like, he's like, mom's my girlfriend. I'm like, oh shit, I'm his girlfriend. And I got excited a little bit. Because, like, don't just introduce me to your mom as your girlfriend or whatever. So, you know, that was fine or whatever the case is. After that, you know, I was always spending the night over there, whatever the case is, like almost every day. Like, I was keeping him in the house and out the way, honestly. After that, what happened? So this one night this one night I was packing myself to go to his house, and my mom like, where you going? I'm like, my friend house. Mind you, she didn't know that he was my boyfriend, because I didn't know it was like we was going last. So I'm not about to tell my mom, you're my boyfriend, then we break up, then I gotta explain what they no. So that's when my mom, she just kept like, she was like real newsy that night. I mean, she always asked me who I'm going with and who I'm with, but it seemed like that night she seemed like real concerned. Like, I don't know why. She was just like, who you going with, who you going with? I was just like, my friend, da 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 da, my friend, da da da. And she like, oh, okay, I'll leave or whatever. I turned the address. She's like, oh, okay. She didn't say nothing about it. But that same night or whatever, his phone had died or it was on a charger or something, so he had used my phone to call his mom because she went to the store for him or something and she was taking too long to come back. So mind you, he called her, and on Android, I guess that caller ID will pop up. Yeah, I guess the caller ID will pop up or whatever the case is. So the caller ID popped up on the phone, so the mom called the phone back like 10 minutes later, like, who is such and such? Like saying my mom's government name, because my mom, I was on my mom's phone plan at the time. So she like, I'm like, oh, that's my mom. And she like such and such didn't know, like such and such sister, such and such, like such and such. And I'm just like, shit, she ain't my family members. And I just started getting a little bit nervous. And I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, you know, such and such, talking about my cousin, the boy's dad or whatever. So I'm like, no, I don't remember his name ever being brought up. So I just couldn't remember his name. So I'm like, that name don't ring a bell to me. So then she,
well, if such and such is your mom, then you guys are cousins.
and I'm just like, I look at him, he look at me, and then he grabbed the phone from his mom. He like, I'm gonna call you back. So he hang up with the phone. 5 minutes later, his mom drive up bringing the stuff or whatever that he asked for from the store. And then she like, yeah, y'all are cousins. This is disgusting. I should have known something was up. You look so familiar. I can't believe this. And mind you, we just still sitting there in shock and confused. Like, we just was sitting there like, you know when you first meet somebody, y'all vibing out or y'all talking for a while and like y'all in your honeymoon phase and y'all feel like y'all in love and stuff. That's how I felt. So y'all in that little phase where y'all just like, this is everything all perfect. Y'all feel like y'all love each other maybe or something like that. That's how we was. Like, we was like that. So yeah. Yeah, we was like that, and it was bad because it was just like, you my what? Anyways, so long story short, I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, you know such and such? And she like, yeah. I'm like, y'all don't even have the same last name. You're lying. Mind you, I just didn't know. Like, he's like, you know, you got side of the family that you don't really talk to like that. Like, I mean, they your family, but you don't talk to them like that. It was that kind of situation. So I guess it was like the distant relatives of my mother that she didn't talk to that much. So yeah, so I guess, you know, so I'm on the phone with my mom. So mind you, my mom and his dad are first cousins or second cousins, something like that. And then we like third or fourth cousins, I can't remember. But so he called his, so I called my mom, like, Mom, I can't believe it, da, da, da. She all laughing. She like, yeah, your cousins, da, da, da. Everybody laughing. Mind you, ain't shit funny. Like, it was not funny to me. It wasn't funny to him. Like, no, that shit wasn't funny. So he called his dad. He like, Dad, remember when you told me one day, if I keep being a hoe, I'm gonna run into one of my cousins? Guess what happened? Mind you, he is a pretty boy. Like, he's cute as shit. He light skin. I'm not gonna go into details. He's just cute. Just know that. But so he called his dad like, yeah, and his dad laughing, everybody laughing, you know, joking around. We not laughing. Like, we wasn't in a laughing mood. Like, when I found out, I wasn't laughing. After the fact, I wasn't laughing. None of the times I was laughing because it wasn't shit funny to me. Like, I was so heartbroken. So we sat there the whole night. We didn't even go to sleep. We was up all night. We was talking. Like, we just up all motherfucking night, like, talking about everything. And I'm just like, I'm trying to think of how we didn't know each other, or like any connection of like when we was around each other but didn't know or something like that. And I guess it was a few times when we was younger, but like how I remember the rest of my cousins but I don't remember you. It don't even make sense. So I was just like, whatever. So after that, mind you, when I found out, it was probably like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. So like, I wasn't about to go home. I was going to stay there. So I'm like, do you want me to go home or you want me to stay here? I really don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm all over the place. Like, I was about to cry, but you know, like when you said you and your feelings and you just like, damn, like, damn. Fuck, like, when you think you got something good, but you don't. So, that's when, y'all, My cat want to be running up the side of my bed. So happy y'all can't see that, but that's not here nor there. So after that or whatever, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, I just don't feel like going home. I just can't. So his mom, she dropped off the stuff and she leave back out. She didn't come back at all. You know, I stayed until the morning. Like, you're doing the most and I'm trying to record a video. You really so inconsiderate. I fucked y'all. I'm back. So his mom didn't come back the next night, but we stayed up all night. We was talking, laughing, joking. We just like, damn. I'm just like, damn, so what we gonna do? He like, we not breaking up. I'm like, yeah, we not breaking up. Like, I was on it. I'm like, yeah, we not breaking up. Like, that night, I was just like, fuck what everybody say. We not breaking up. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all. We not cousins, because if we was cousins, we would have knew. That's the type of time we was on, honestly. At first. Then, you know, I went home or whatever eventually. You know, like, I really hate family sometimes, because you tell one family member saying, you wake up to the whole family messaging you, people you don't even know texting you, everybody that you could think of text you, and the reason is why y'all don't check up on me, y'all don't talk to me. Don't question me about my grown up fucking decisions, because at the end of the day I ain't grown. But you got 1,000,001 people texting you, like my sister texted me, kissing cousins, and wasn't shit funny. Like, in the morning when I woke up, I was even more heartbroken than I was when I was asleep. Cause I'm just like, dang, I finally got me a little boyfriend, and he my cousin. What? How that sound? So I'm really irked about this. Like, I'm just irked. Everybody want to joke and play, call my phone. Don't call me. I don't want to talk. You know. So I was talking to my mom or whatever, and she like, well, yeah, that's your cousin, but you grown, I can't tell you what to do. I'm like, yeah, she not gonna tell me what to do. She not gonna tell me that I can't be with somebody if I want to be with them. And in my mind, originally I wanted to be with him, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck what everybody's saying. Y'all think we cousins, we not. So, more of the story, we never gonna be around each other as cousins. That's just point blank period. We just not. Like, we don't hang around. Our families don't hang around each other. Like, we have the same family, but they don't really hang around each other, if that makes sense. So yeah, that happened. And then, you know, his whole family, like, when we woke up or whatever, his whole family was calling and texting him. We were just so annoyed and overwhelmed, because it's just like, damn, like, y'all in our business for what? Y'all don't call and check. Like, you know that little Dirk song, nobody know what I'm doing, that's my mama tell him. That's how I was. Anyways, that's the end of the story. Not that interesting. Eventually, in the morning, I went home. You know, me and him, we talked. I didn't leave his house until probably like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, because we talked that whole fucking morning. We didn't wake up early. We said fuck everybody. We slept in late. We was chilling, hanging out, and then eventually we woke up. And when I woke up, you know, we still was hanging out. Like, I wasn't ready to go home, and he wasn't ready to leave me. And it was just so much shit. So then after that, what happened? That was the end of the story or whatever, for the most part. Like, that was really the end of the story. Of course, we kept texting and calling each other for the next couple of days. And then I just broke up with him, and I just told him I felt like it was wrong and I couldn't do this no more, because I felt like I was dating my cousin. And I really was, but I really wasn't. So I just broke up with him, and I was so heartbroken by it. And I was just like, damn. So that was sad. So I was just like, damn, like. So I just didn't talk to boys. I was just like, I'm over this. Like, I'm over life. I'm over everything. Nobody talked to me. Yeah. So, yeah. That's the end of the story. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notifications. And thumbs up this video if you want more. And make sure you comment below, what would you have done if you found out that was your cousin? If you found out your lover was your cousin, what would you do? You know, just let me know. Anyways, bye.